everyone doing? Seems like we haven't missed much chat. Good. Good. And I open this. And I open this. There we go. Oh, I need to click play on here because else I don't get the updates. Because it has restarted, reset. It was mute. My stream was muted anymore because I did it dumb yesterday with the internet from shutting down. I accidentally shut it down before I had made them one chat again. So I only need deep brine for the health. The power chip for this one. Like I have so many things already from everything. It's gonna be quite easy to do all the updates. Now, I am gonna bring with me rock torch, one green, and I think a stack of berries for the shadows. Now, I shouldn't forget that I do need to place the teleporters again. And to be honest, I think the best place for the teleporters are in each area of the dream, of the labyrinth. Just to get there sooner. That, however, does mean I need more of these. I have already 2. Dream Bubble, Royal Jelly. This will use all my strange diamonds, so I will not use that one. I will use this one. Get clouds remotely transfer resources between 2 points. I still... apparently the cannons have a certain... you can literally shoot plort into the market. So I need to figure out how that works. I have still 3 of those. Buzzwax, primary... yeah, okay. Like, we make 1 of that. It should be enough to keep us going. I have slept a few nights in a row so that I could, you know, get all these things. I'm really quickly gonna do a last run of my farm before we're gonna leave. I have all the chickens for the dream ones I'm gonna get. Now I want a minimum of 200 now of each in my my fabricator thingy. What do you call it? Fire and brimstone. Now everything above a 30 I'm gonna sell, but see I am kind of good on money at the moment, so it should not be too much of a problem. Tabby is 17 again, you're 20, you're 33. Of the hunter plorts. Now I don't need the hunter plorts that badly anymore. I should also check. Okay, real quickly grabbing the game list. For now my internet is gonna be on this page, just so I can see when it needs to be in certain places. But I'm gonna do a karaoke, I'm gonna move it again. where is... what's it called again? Tabby. 82 of Tabby. Tabby is a little bit low. Rock is quite high, so... Can I minimize it? I have more than enough rock floors. So even though they're really cheap, I'm gonna yeet them in here. Tabbies I should put in their home floors. Boom 206. Where's my love? Ringtail, I should get more of Saber, I should get more in my Tabby is indeed low. Okay, yeah. So except for the boom plort, all the other ones are low enough in my inventory that I could just take. Hey, we're gonna yeet them in the fabricator. Yeet. Since that one will make more saber plorts, well, we're so this one can become another one. Which means I will have just put 100 saber plorts in my machine. Now I have no idea yet what will be necessary for what upgrades. There might not come an upgrade at all that might need any of these. There might come a lot of upgrades need them, or just a shit amount for one upgrade. We don't know. I could probably figure it out. Don't get me wrong, I could probably figure it out. Veggie snack. This one was 33. I should put something at least in the other feeder, so that I'll come home to an common collective house. To not having angry slimies. And the crystal ones are also getting angry already. Whew. So I'm gonna start with giving them, most of them at least, an full So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just leave 2 prickly pear trees. Yes, the prickly pears are not that used anymore. However, I'm gonna get rid of the mango one. Whoop! Because if I have constantly one veggie for all my veggie lovers and one should be fine. Oh no. Another one of the heartbeats. They're still growing now, so... Now, I should only have one fruit eater. That's you. Right, did I get all the pears? Yep, I got all the pears. Because these pears will have to keep them entertained once there's no more meat. And for this one it's gonna be the mangoes. I am gonna get my hands on more mangoes. There, they have enough chickens to get around for a bit. I'm gonna give them whew. Are you playing with your food? They're playing with their food. They're adorable, but they're playing with their food. Also, their food is gone. Okay, we have hunter plorts here. I'm again specifically mixing hunter plorts because hunters, once they're grown, will always be aggressive. Now, how much hunter plort did I have in my hunter? 108. Now I am gonna mix the... Am I feeling safe enough to get money? No, I think we have enough money for a bit, at least for a while. So, since hunter plorts are oftentimes used for 10 or 20, it's, yeah. So the first thing the next thing I'm gonna do is check on my chickens. God dang it. I have changed the chicken free range because I noticed the chickens stopped laying eggs because there were too many chickens outside them. I'm gonna first start. Get on all the eggs. And try and get back all the chicks. Good. Now I clearly can see that this is not gonna yield any eggs anytime soon. I only have 2. But yeah, as you can see, I have another rooster too much, rooster too many, I will that's it, rooster. Okay. Like I said before, I'm gonna go. And it's still too many. There were so many these in here. Now I have 2 roosters. There. There we go. Yeah, this chicken ran. Hi, okay, yeah, that chicken's gonna run itself of the, out of the area, so that's gonna be fine enough. Hi, VR King, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. The trash goblins can have the old ones. Like, I hope, of course, chickens will last them quite a long time. But Jason can't stay long. Got to head off to work. Just pop in and say hi. Hope everyone is home. Thank you! Bye bye, VR King. Have a good day at work. You got this. Go kick some butt. Hip, hip. Like, one of the most difficult things to do in this case is get rid. Make sure that these go empty, these chicken coops. Bip 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 bip. Bip 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 bip. As if I'm trying to make sure that there's no because once all the chickens here are gone and eaten, I'm gonna move them to their new home. But to be able to do that, there really don't know the chicken. No, we don't be chicken. How do you do that? By taking out the roosters first. I'm sorry, bye. And make sure that there's only adult chickens in here. So that they can't become a rooster. Those. Okay. That is not a painted chick. God dang it. And the other chickens. No. Any other chicks? No, 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 no. Ooh. And I'm gonna have the adult chickens walk around here. No. I have a better idea. I have a better idea. All the adult chicks need in there, and only the chicks in here. So that when the chicks can still use the things to grow quicker. Now, try not to get too many of them out of the area. You don't want that. There's still chickens in there, so we're not gonna keep that. We're gonna check on our puddles. They're happy campers, yeah. They're happy campers, yeah. They're happy campers, they're happy campers. They're happy campers, yeah. Boink. I love the jump pads. I, however, don't know why there are in some areas there are jump pads. Like, once you use them, you will jump into the nothingness. I think they know what kind of people we are. What kind of people gamers are, and they're just like, there's jump pad, I want to try it. And yeet. Because they can definitely go that way. Now. Go. Guys, if you just, how about you just all go? Because I know there is enough space for them to have constantly their own thing. I do need more duckies though. Specifically in this pond with so many slimes, they will at some point all go to the ducky. And then they will be shy. Because there's too many. So that's a problem. I definitely need a ducky. More duckies! Ducky, 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 do. Ducky, 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 do. Whoop, whoop. I wish I could climb it quicker, but I am gonna get more fire torch because they're just adorable. Like fire, specifically the water slimes. Now that I don't need the ponds for them anymore, it's just easy peasy to keep them. There's no drama with them. Well, it's 5 in the morning, and I'm gonna go back to the chicken, see if there's more eggs, because I would love it if I could give more than one. Not gonna happen with this amount of chicken. Vacuuming. I am not gonna get rid of the chicks just yet, for the very simple reason that I will accidentally pick up more chicks anyway. I'm gonna get rid of the chicks. Well, not get rid of them, but just get them out of my inventory. Okay, Yeet. Yeet. Bonk. There was another chick here. I hear ya. Cheap. Yeah, where? Where's your cheap ass? Probably in here. Hit. This might be one that I can grab all the adult chickens. One chick has become a rooster out here. Now we do wanna avoid it's becoming a massive outbreak of all kinds of chickens out here. I knew I saw a rock chicken before, that's why I needed one of them. Seems like everything's fine. All the yolks are in the good area. And except for this one, all the other ones have yolks, so that one isn't really that important. We do, however, want to try and avoid them multiplying, like I said. They can all have the roosters. You're mixing with the sabers, so you're getting these ones. You're mixing with the kitties, so you're getting these ones. As soon as I am getting back from the dream realm, I'm gonna bring more of these again. And I'm gonna bring some mixed stuff. I think that's all I should bring. I am gonna get my... Wow. I need to make sure that they all have enough food to last, because the problem is, specifically with the crystal ones, they broke out. And they have a roof, they should not be able to break out, but they somehow need to teleport out of the cage. Okay. I hope that I get a little bit more than a full there. Or a little bit less, you know what? Sure. Maybe a field full of veggies and a field full of fruits should be fine. Seeing this, it should be fine actually. You still have mangoes. That does mean these pears are gonna go back. Just for now, I'm saving the pears. Okay, let's go. Let's go out. Let's go into the maze. Sadly, I didn't. Ooh, it boots. I'm gonna do something first, because maybe I can get a quicker way to get there. If I get the tabby Gorgo, I think it was called, or Largo. No, Gorgo. First off, 1, 2, 3, 4 branches. Yip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Now, if I can do it correctly, I will have more than enough on me. And I'm gonna grab them anyway. Anyway. Oh, I had an 11th baby that I didn't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And that's the best bow for now. A briar chick. What does a briar chick do here? Okay, this is the chickens we're gonna take with us. Should I put more on the food dispenser now? Like specifically for those, because they eat their own plorts. They if they have a duckling, I'll buy it. I really hope they have a duck. Angler slime. The only problem is the slime can't push itself in the stream because you know arms. Alright, let's go towards the area that we almost took this stuff. Now I could really quickly start building portals, but to be honest, I don't think that's worth it. Not yet, at least. I also need Betty slimes, which are also in that area. Crystals we have now enough. Oh yeah, I also have to let myself be hit by lightning. However, I think that's a bad idea because I think that will cost you all your life, if not half your life. Tingling of gold is always like, is that a golden slime? But no. Okay. I hope this is the sun's getting night. It is literally bonky there where I want to go. This should also give me a teleport spot, maybe to here. But I don't know. Apparently there's more to there maybe. Like there's more teleport spots that would bring me to certain areas quicker. Now is there a teleport home crystal? I think I might place an up and down crystal there. An up and down. No, that's just gonna be the home. But I'm first gonna go there. Until I have one more up and down teleporter. But now I can quite comfortably do the Skyrim Cove climbing. Without putting in too much effort. I can get to heights in this game. Like yes, that I can't go there. Tiffany? This is just like, hey guys, that's the end of the map for you. That's as high as you can get. I can't see if I have that one. No. don't have this one. Oh, yeah. Round bumper. Map? Okay, it's more that way. I am gonna specifically only take the bats with me. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. I shouldn't go the long way around. There it is. Now we wait. We're not gonna jump because we have a little bit much not enough stamina. There we go. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Now that's teleport spots. And that need leaves me back so I can quite easily get to this one and then to that one. Like, I have some things in this area that I don't have yet, but for now it's fine. There's no other slimes in that area that I don't have. Oh, the cat's falling off the ledge. Oh no. There we go. Except I have enough crystals. I now have also enough bats. Hey. However, I'm very carefully looking. Find if I can find to see if I can find more oil. Oh dear. That's a jump I maybe should not have tried to make. But it made it, I made it. That's what matters. Now also what I need is lava dust. Yeah, bite me. I know that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna at least try to bite me. If they can reach me. Lava dust. I'm straight got low on? Well, I got so much at some point. I got low on it. Let's teleport her home and... Like I said, I'm gonna move. Need 3 more of those. Now I know I need to get into the maze. Did I lose the golden floor to the lava? No. Okay. I'm sorry, those are way less important than the 2 golden floors. Those do spawn here anyway at all times. And the fact that I hit the golden floor mid-air, that was epic by the way. I know which way that is going, that's and this is normally the end that you don't check as often. Here. Ooh. Oh, there's honey here. Okay. I was like, what is that zooming that I hear? Well, guess what? It's the honey, well, beeswax honey hive. There's several hives, and they have different kinds of honey, all of them. Now I am good with what I have on me. There could be a thing that I immediately would need to put stuff away. But I have these hands to yeet at the shadow slimes. Hit! also works, you know, just flying these around so that they drop plort. It clearly worked. Okay. Now the golden plort I need definitely in here. Ah, god dang it. There clearly were some chickens here that were from their own. So I need to start seeing what are doors that are gonna lead me through and what are like caches that are gonna give me items. And I think I now finally understand the difference. I forgot to bring my rocky plorts. You know what? I'm gonna try. I doubt it. Nope, indeed. That's the crystal flowers up there. I have enough of those at least for a while. I might soon notice that I am getting lower and lower on the chickens. Yup. I don't see where it landed, so that one got lucky. God damn it. It disintegrated at that moment. I'm actually thinking of making one of the teleport spots right here. There is a return home right outside, so if I'm just going to the teleporter right outside, I'm gonna bring berries with me instead of chickens. I'm so glad that I didn't see that I had actually quite some trouble with that. Like, I could have gotten myself in deep shit if I actually ran out of stamina and jumped. Can you imagine? Like, some of them bring you back to other places at home, and it's so confusing. I think there's only one that brings you home. But I need to check that out. Maybe it's a bug, maybe it isn't. But so far I only know of one that brings you home. I could these mix with bats, definitely. But then I would also have difficulty with getting bat lords. So let's first bring the bats to their cage. Like bat and phosphorus would be a good mix because they're both needing caves. Yeah, bats don't eat the chickens, so that's safe. And there is... There are no more... There are no more chicks, so there's no chance that they're getting more chicks. That's one. Oh, ad break! Really? Oh my goodness! I'll see you in an itty bitty. Right in his eye. Giant score! Giant score! The drop! Woo! I forgot. Luckily, I'm very fast. I forgot. Oh shit, fuck. Let's go back and hunt for more shinies cause I want. Ow! Don't throw me with... You're throwing with love and it hurts. Ah! Love hurts. Love hurts so much. Ow! Love hurts. I know I did it. Okay, I'm back. Well, the spider web's telling me there's a huge spooder somewhere. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a big fan of big ass spooters. You'll find the spider here. Ah! Be careful, yes! Ow! There we go. And that's the cake. Bonk you. Objects that are in motion tend to stay in motion, I guess.
Aw, they call me a cockatoo. Why? I have no idea, but apparently I'm now a cockatoo.
I'm zooming up and down all the time. Good morning, Zampappy. Good morning. How have you been? I hope you slept well. I hope you have a nice morning coffee or whatever you drink in the morning. And I'm nicely waking up. And I hope you have a relaxed day the rest of the day. How have you been? Look at the tiny baby. Hey, bub. Flop. Are we gonna flop? Are we you gonna flop? Yeah. If you're happy and you know it, say meow. That was an actual meow. I was talking to her. But you're also cute. I am back. Yep. Now my stream overlay is also a little bit behind, so that's why I'm a little bit silent before I start talking. I have the Vertis in one of the areas. I have done a lot of things. I haven't said hi to the chickens yet. But I don't think me to at the moment. Although we might as well, because then they do lay eggs as long as you're in a certain vicinity. If you then leave the egg for a long time. I will give a lot of them their favorite fruits. Or veggies. Until a certain moment, so... Ding ding ding. What the fuck was that kind of sound? I think that might have been the... Now I need to definitely keep one of those full stack, because I do need to be able to make those new, because those slimes are very hard to get. Like I could definitely sell the shadow plort and make a whole lot of money. I don't see the use in that. Uh-huh. I need to make sure that there is a minimum of 50 space while I'm gone for each of them. I shouldn't indeed forget to bring the rock lord. Now I was getting low on tabbies as well, so tabbies can go in the down. Rocks I have more than enough, so even if rocks are like 6 cents or something, I'm gonna... I got rid of all the hunter ones. That one's 20, 21, crystal's 20. Crystal I'm low, was low of on at least. Okay, nothing, I felt like, is it an alert that didn't make sounds what it should have? No, it's not. Like, I think I can upgrade my health. I now specifically. No, but I can upgrade this one. Upgrade Sandra's lens, reducing the glare from those shiny, bright gold slimes and triplets amounts of gold plorts they produce when hit. So then they give 3 gold plorts. For the next upgrade, I need some gold plort and golden sure shop module. You know what? I am at least very happy to have it gotten this far. Deep brine I need for this. I need a power chip for this. Storage shell, and the rest are almost fully upgraded. So with a little bit of luck, I could actually get out first and get this. I get the deep brine, definitely. Now I can make this, Quantum drones flicker through obstacles and store items in quantum cloud. They'll do different tasks at the range or out of the range. Charge them up for best results. I can only make one, but I really wanted to know what it was and what it does. Quantum drones automate your range or replace elsewhere on Rainbow Island to acquire resources. Give it a try replacing a drone station in gadget mode. I think I can indeed place it so that it can collect honey for me and such. Since you by now are already quite hungry. I'm gonna keep 30 in the outlet heater first. Hip. Like, right now that I know that they disappear after a while, I am more likely to stick around. Oh, that's DC, the bat who make the bad noises, duh. Of course the bats make the bad noises. No! No. I really do need to bring more. Yeah. I do need to bring the beast, the bat babies more more mango. Crackle first to maybe even fill up a second. Because I am planning to indeed just fill one side with practice pears, one side probably with mangoes, one side with beets, and I think the last side with lettuce, but I'm not out on that. The jury is still out on that. Angel, what you doing? Baby, baby. Angel, what you doing? Baby, baby. Yes, I'm getting damaged, but I'm not too scared of boomies of my own farm. They sound so cute when they meow. God dang it. There's now a chicken free. These still have some carrots. These have some prickly pears, but not that I would say enough to last their existence, so to say. Hey. I have no idea. What this is gonna... How much of the plorts, the Verti plorts are gonna be worth? Like... I know that they dropped 2 plorts by giving them the mangoes. I also know that... So giving them the full stack of mangoes will give 200 plorts. And I also know plorts will disappear after a while. So, knowing all of that, it's quite likely we're gonna have doubles. At least as long as it's so expensive. Now, it is really, really, really easy to sell the shadow plort and just bring more. But I am gonna do that once I am home. And I have certainty that I will be able to, like, I will do it when I'm out, not home. I said exactly opposite of what I want to say. When I'm out in the world, and that I can just, you know, I have a full stack of shadow plort, but there's more. Let me put down the cellar thingy. That's how I'm gonna do that. Now I did promise my roommates that I would be the cook tonight. However, we have not, we missed some ingredients, so it's gonna depend if they can get their hands on those ingredients if I can cook the meal I want to cook. That does mean that I am gonna stop the stream in between instead of just pausing. Because cooking takes an hour or two, depending on the meal. Now, since I will be giving foods and everything away, So it seems like I get only two out of each. This is not 3. Because I apparently waited a little bit too long. This is not 4, good. In between each. Oftentimes the chickens do not reach old age because I'm getting them out on time. Now I know if I don't get rid of most of these, they will be before I can get the next egg, they will have been overrun. You can see on this one that as soon as these chicks grow, it's gonna be chaos. Stone hands are fine-ish. I'm not too worried about those. These will be chaos. But like I said, I want to bring fruits with me to eat. Not chickens. You have enough chickens. Fryer hens, however, are the favorite of the... But I have too much chickens already in there, in all of their things.
Tell me why
ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. My number 5. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Oh, chills.
Chills.
Literal chills.
It was
That's
number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about that part.
Welcome in, Pomegranate Overlords. And a thing slightly murderous Pomegranate has quick hello. A quick hello today. Quick hello back! Hope you're doing well. Like, this is the best yeet fruit that there is. Now there's 2 slimes I wanna get to sell, to have slime farms. 23 is not worth it. So slowly I'm building up my backlog of slimes. Oh wait, I have the teleport. I almost forgot to bring. I know there's gonna be 2 rock ones, so I need 1. Oh, come in, hope you're doing well. They want you to actually build one, but I don't wanna. Bonk. Now I place it there so that it's actually gonna be like kind of outlooks where you can just go and then you teleport somewhere. Nah! I forgot that I walked through it. Hey, I shouldn't walk back that way. I should probably put the teleporter in a corner. Now this one I know. This is the door that is in between. Question is, where or where? fire ones. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's flowers. I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. I thought that the third one was gonna be in there, but the third one, the in-between door, is apparently somewhere completely different. I'll figure it out. Ha! Doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Whoa! That's in between one. This one is already fully I was trying to open a door that was already open. Oops. I can say, I hear you. There's literally two meters from each other. Yep. Unless the map in here we got. Okay. Let's eat. Eat those fruits, eat the sport. Give me the floor. Now! I had that floor until someone bumped against me. No! It's already difficult enough to hold the floors. If they're not being bumped out of me. Stop! Whoa! Gosh, kind Yeah, that one can, it can disappear indeed. I have, There we go, healed. Drama Lama. No boards, only yeah. Where's quantum thingies? Ooh, diamonds! And it's quantum port, and that's not worth it. In this area I needed the dream plorts. These are already big ones. I waited for some reason. They think it's apparently that I waited too long. Like, these are the doors. These also take a whole lot more than the mini doors. I almost had a full... Oh dear, you need a lot of these. Ah. Why they didn't reset the... Normally they reset a few times when you go up and down, but... Ah, here's always like, I need a dream one and a shadow one for this, but you don't need to shoot them in here, you should shoot them in other places. Again, there is a shadow plort up here. I don't need those. I need to be able to always be available for shadow plorts. There, make sure they're 50 again. Whoa. Hey, hey. That's a little bit too early, huh? Whoa, leg. That was not nice. Okay. Let's go on with this puzzle. Whew. Okay. Opening that one. No. There we go. Now let's see what's in here. Whoa. Hello. Very pretty. This is terrarium hall. It looks like that. But since I've never been here, holding my shadow shooters, as I call them right now, on the ready. Okay, so this is a oh, okay, hi. Okay. This is all a little tricky. Without any of my upgrades, I probably would have difficulty with this. Perfect. I'm rather staying. I'd rather not make it than make it a fall to my death. Let's go fly. Ooh. So I only got very little shadow slime in this area, but I do know that outside of this area is gonna be a place where I'm gonna place up and down teleporter, which is gonna be here for when I need shadow slime. Not inside, of course, because if you spawn inside, they don't like that so well. Hi, Beatrix. I've been calling this area the terrarium. What terrarium? Well, you know, a terrarium is a container that keeps plants outside of their usual environments. The first time I came here, that was looked like to me just a biosphere, though a really beautiful one, with unique food and slimes. And maybe that's true. It's possible that this was just a way to represent the outside world here in the labyrinth, safety behind glass. But I'm no longer so sure. Do you think it really is? That's the thing, Beatrix. I have no way of knowing. Not really, but I'm very sure the labyrinth is a host facility that was intended to contain stabilized and prisma core. I think I did a dumb. I just realized something. Off. I just realized something, and then there came a pop-up in front of my. I think I waited the 3 hours, so it's everything is needing to be done now, because now it gets and I got welcome in. Hello, Rune, how are you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Everything at the same time goes wrong because my light gets dark. Because it's getting dark outside, so the light in my room has decided it's now time to go dark. Sadly, I also realized I forgot to do something in a game, because I was like, okay, I'm going to do it in one of my first 2 beer packs, and then I didn't stream for 3 hours, so I will definitely be too late already now. Because I needed to do that within 3 hours, then the timer was gone. So the timer is over, and that is a kind of sad. But it is what it is, and there's nothing I can do about it, so getting mad about it is definitely not in my books. But I am gonna real quickly get the quests, even though I'm too late. Show all use. So my apologies, I really quickly need to do that, but how are you doing, Aniket? I hope you're doing well. Yeah. I was bashing, but normally I bashed the skip button, and this time I wasn't bashing the skip button, so it was just going faster for split seconds. Hey, okay, that will give me 250 gems. What do I need? How much is it? Yeah, it's gonna give me just a little bit more gems to unlock to that point. Good evening, doing fine. I'm glad you're doing fine. That makes me happy. There. The rest I'm gonna wait with. Is that my roommates? No, that's not my roommates. What time is it? It's 5. So I am expecting some pop-up, a mention. Okay, they're gonna get the chicken. So we don't have chicken because yesterday they wait. Now I hate that when you type the A and you're just a little bit next to it, you go to the backpack. Wait, question of the day. I sometimes still doing Skyrim side quests and enjoy the ambient game music. Hell yeah. And thank you for that. I don't know why, but I was doing side quests and main quests, and I'm just chilling and chatting, and I'm like, you know what? Since I was intended to exchange Prisma Core, so logically the terrarium's here to some Prisma Core related reason. And I think that's about what that could be. I wonder if it's a seed bank of some kind, like if things went really bad in the future, if the Prisma Core became too unstable and really truly breached, this would be a way to ensure that some of the flora would survive the ensuing calamity. If so, that would mean the terrarium is basically, well, an insurance policy, so that if the worst happens, there could be a do-over. I mean, relatable. Well, that's... Of course, I want to think my actions in the past might help save the future. I mean, I think it's natural to want to set things up. You already failed once. You came back from the future way further back because you were too late in your own time already. If you think another way to all those who exist in the future, what's happening right now is the past, so we we want those people of the future to look back at what we're doing and feel like it made a difference to them. Or better yet, we want to make it so that they never had to worry in the first place. What we do here will make all the difference eventually, I have to believe that. Look at those in a moment, I'll head onward. Things are in a bad state, but there's a lot to see and love here. I hope you can take the time to really enjoy it too. Oh yeah. So... Doop 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 doop. That's actually quite a nice hole. I see there's more area. It looks fun. It's really fun. You can't capture the shadow slime. Okay, so those are puzzles. Is it a hunter? That's a hunter. Or a tabby. No, it is it's used very similar to Peak the game. Ooh! I have not played Peak yet. It is on my wish list as far as I know. But at the moment I don't have people to play with. So I need to get those door. I need first to get that door. To get one of them. God dang it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh well. Let's worth a try. Activate. I've not played it either. I have heard of it, indeed. It's one of those things that I was like, Okay, there's here another. I just watch streamers play games. You know what? That? Okay, hi. Hi, Beatrix. Fascinating area, right? It's almost like some kind of museum. That might be what the glass cases say to us, but believe they're here for another purpose. Actually, I'm convinced that they have something to do with the manipulation of time. I've observed the ones with plans for a while, and I've noticed that time is moving faster inside these cases than outside of them. I think there must be some way of analyzing the prisma core effects on the natural world. Perhaps they're a way to help them predict what would happen in the event of a breach. It might be, but I'm not sure. Maybe it is, or maybe it's manipulating space instead, or even a third thing that's alien just that we'll never have the context to figure it out. There are so many mysteries on Rainbow Island, Beatrix, and I don't think we'll solve even half of them in our lifetime. Sometimes all you can do is look through the glass and wonder about what's happening to the other side. And most of them aren't available on Xbox. True. I felt that way for a long time, honestly. You know, my whole life was planned out. I'd grow up and then take over the ranch, just like my mom took over from Grandma. One day I passed the ranch down to a child of my own. It was all meant with such love. A beautiful home, a family legacy. To me, it was such a small world, like being in one of those domes here, pressing my hands against the glass and imagining the life I'd be living if I hadn't been born on the ranch. I moved on from PC to Xbox. Ooh, you know what? That's valid. I myself prefer PC still, because I can't always handle controllers perfectly, because of my fine motor skills, but I do get it. I do have the Xbox PC pass, so I also play a lot of Xbox games. Isn't it ironic? I'm behind class away like everyone else here. I'll head to Vtuber as soon as I can. I know we have to hurry, but take your time to enjoy what's in front of you too. Hell yeah. Ranch, that's cool. Yeah, this is literally the game called Slime Rancher, so wouldn't have guessed. Main character lives on a ranch. Okay, this might become tricky. Can I turn this one? No, I can't. Now I have the I can't build on that, okay. Those two I know. So I can't build on that. Most of these puzzles you can't solve without having to open the specialty doors, so let's see if it also goes with this area. There is no other light going out. There's no way for me to turn this one. Oh, here we go. No. Jesus. God dang it. Now. I was gonna say, let me collect those. Weird as once. Oh gosh darn it. So being in the middle is kind of fucked. Okay, good to know. Oh. I'm trying to find more of those weirdness. Please don't push me. It seems like it's pulling away again. Yeah, it's coming away again. Where's it moving this way? Now, as you can see, I have an insane amount of shadows. So now I'm gonna actually market. There is a big chance. I was gonna say that they will spawn at other places as well. Stop going around. 20 seconds, okay. Turbotator. I was gonna say, I didn't know that one. That's a new one. Is the fruits or ammo? Yes and no. These shadow slimes, you can't get them you can't capture them to farm them yourself. But what you can do is indeed shoot stuff at them like anything. And the fruits that I'm shooting are just the cheapest thing to get my hands on. Go away. Yeet. I know you're hungry. The first time I got here, there was clearly a lot of shadow. So I'm gonna make the teleport home here. Be like a teleporter home here. I have two of those, I have two of those, I have two of those. So we're gonna make that. This is, however, clearly a place for a lot of shadow slimes to spawn. We need a hunter floor for that door. Really gonna depend on where this home teleporter will take me. Oh, app break! I was just too late. I'll see you all after the app break. See you in the video. Right in his eye. Giant score! Giant score! The trap! Woo! I forgot. Luckily, I'm very fast. I forgot. Oh shit, fuck. Let's go back and hunt for more shinies, cause I want. Ow! Don't throw me with. You're throwing with love and it hurts. Ah! Love hurts. Love hurts so much. Ow! Love hurts. I know I did. Okay, I'm back. Well, the spiderweb's telling me there's a huge spooter somewhere. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a big fan of big ass spooters. You'll find the spider here. Ah! Be careful, yes! Ow! There we go. And that's the cake. Bonk you.
Objects that are in motion tend to stay in motion, I guess. Aw, they called me a cockatoo. Why? I have no idea, but apparently I'm now a cockatoo.
Zooming up and down all the time. Good morning, Zampappy. Good morning. How have you been? I hope you slept well. I hope you have a nice morning coffee or whatever you drink in the morning. And I'm nicely waking up. And I hope you have a relaxed day the rest of the day. How have you been? Look at the tiny baby. Hey, bub. Flop. Are we gonna flop? Are we gonna flop? Yeah. If you're happy and you know it, say meow. That was an actual meow. I was talking to her. But you're also cute. I'm back. Now, I do expect my roommates to be home with the groceries anytime soon. So do expect me to have to stop the stream without me going, being able to, or go home to save haven here. So when we're out in the open. I, however, do think I almost definitely know I will be back after dinner. So. I also love solving these puzzles on my own. Like, I might at some point, if I actually can't find any way out, and only then might I get my, might I look it up. Like, only when I don't see any way to, other than looking up the puzzle to further the game. But as long as our shadow doors that I still can't fully go through all of them, so... Now I am curious. If I can figure out where I can get cell upgrade. Like, I have all the different. I have as many different packs as I can have, like different items I can hold. The only thing I can do now still is upgrade the stack of items I can hold. And I'm really curious to figure out what that is. Now, where's the Russell? Oh, there. Looked like the same color as the floor. Holy shit. Now, I have gotten rid of the hunter one, so that sucks for a bit. So if I'm gonna do this correctly, and if I'm gonna need to go to dinner soon, I will, before I'm gonna start the stream after dinner, I will get myself the hunter plort. Oh, god dang it. The rock I have above 200, so that doesn't, I don't give two shits about that. Tabby is 20, you're 12, you're 28. Now depending on how many I already have in my Florida, I have 69. Did I accidentally put them all through the cellar? I think I did. Yeah, I put them all through the cellar. God dang it! Or I put them in here and I had less blister uploads and I thunk it. Because that's also, of course, an option. Well, still uploads I do need more of, but Rowan, did I tell you I got covered in bleach yesterday? Yes! How are you doing? How are you feeling? Is the pain any less? Not gonna lie, I'm so mad at that. I got that. I was working for a food charity as well, but the warehouse decided to include bleach for whatever reason. Ugh. The pain's gone though. Okay, as long as the pain's gone, it's gonna be fine. Rock. That way it's gonna be free. That's gonna be the water, the fire, and the Betty. Like the bat, as in the flying creature, not the bad guy or the villain of the story. Not that kind of bad, but better with a T. I think. Yes. This is okay, but it doesn't fit with the numbers of mangoes that have been fed. Because I know these mangoes should give 2 plorts a bat. So it might have, because no, because 50 would be a full 100. Huh? Oof. Yeah, you can harm me. Oh, you freaking want. Fire me up, baby. Eat you motherfuckers. I might indeed, like I said, I might have to rush down. It's really gonna depend on the when my roommate will be home. Because I promised to cook, however I can't start cooking without ingredients. So they're getting the ingredients and let's hope the store has them, because for some reason government has said like, hey guys, be like this and this and this, and everyone is in panic mode. So they try to avoid panic mode. So what happens? Panic mode. So people are buying the stores empty completely of water, drinks you can keep in bottles, which is a problem for me because I'm fucking allergic to tap water. So I have to drink bottled water and bottled drinks. So yeah, if there's no bottled drinks in the store, that is a problem for me. A huge ass problem. But no. But yeah, also all meat was gone because people are now buying insane amounts of meat and putting them in the freezer. Just, you know, to keep enough meat. I'm like, if it's doomsday prepping, I can go without meat for a while. Until I get very dizzy. Because for me, again, meat is a necessity rather than a choice. Do you think you will be bring cooking streams back? Yes, I will definitely bring cooking streams back once I have my own place. No wells on ranch? Well, it's kind of well. But, no. Ooh, the duo ones are worth a lot, and I just got morning, so in other words, you're moving out. Well, I'm moving to my own place, or Don and Kate are moving to their own place. It is just for our mental health. We need our own space to be our own and to actually have a house that feels like myself. Because let's just say our how do we prefer living is so different that it's almost impossible to live together. I was really quickly thinking, am I going the right way? Yes, you're going the right way. Because the government has said, make sure that you have supplies to survive 72 hours. Because if we lose water, if we lose electricity, we'll lose water, we lose a whole lot of things. And in the first 72 hours, ambulance, fire trucks, and police will be busy where they're most needed, and we can't set up stations. It's gonna take us 72 hours to put up the stations. So, what people hear is, yes, we're at war, and we're like, I'm here like, no, we're not. It is just in case one of the toddlers decides to throw a bomb on us. It's not factually happening. Like, some people even think the government is gonna shut off the electricity for 72 hours on purpose, and they don't want to tell us why, so that we won't rob stores. I'm like, no, it's in case of, oh my goodness, people. Like, a lot of people, in my youth, I had a class called Reading to Understand, translated to Dutch in begrijpend lezen. That is because a lot of people read but didn't understand what they were reading. Sadly, apparently not everyone had that, and apparently it hasn't been in school curriculum for a while, because if it would be, people would not have made such a drama about it. Go. So yeah, that's what it is at the moment. How do you become more roommates if you Ooh! That's actually very, very, very long back. When I was 18, or halfway 18, just 18, like, I think it was a few months 18, I met Don through my ex. However, my ex was controlling and everything, and Don, once I broke up with my ex, took a little bit, but not too long before Don and I started dating. What the? What is this? Hello? So yeah, Don and I have dated for almost 13 years. We got together in February of 2012. And we had some ups and downs, mostly downs at the moment, because I was still I still had therapies and everything, and my mental health was shit. And I'm still undiagnosed with a lot of things we do expect now. However, we now know more about what might be wrong, so we're actually forcing specialists to look at it. But they're refusing. But yeah, that's the thing. And I think in 2017, Don and Kate got together because we were polyamorous. I knew that from the beginning, that we were poly. Like, that was a thing we had talked about before we even started the relationship. So, then at 2017, Kate came there. However, in the beginning, I didn't like Kate and all that kind of stuff. Because she's too girly, and I am tomboyish, and I couldn't handle, I'm better at it now, I couldn't handle really girly people. Or I couldn't stand femme people, unless there was a guy with some femme, but femme girls and that kind of stuff, I don't know why, I just couldn't stand them. But now I can, and it's gotten way better. Yeah. Then in 2020, I think we moved to where we're living currently. And it was an actual big, kind of big-ish house. It's not a loose house, it's an, one of those row houses. I forgot the English translation. But, yeah, after that, Kate moved in with us because it was just a big house, and let's just say where Kate was living, she didn't feel safe, so we moved her in with us, and ever since, yeah, we've just been living together. And then I think by now, not even a year ago, I think half a year ago, Don and I broke up. because we were like, okay, it's just too versatile at the moment in our house, in our lives. We do need to be on our own for a while and not feel forced to be in a relationship and be giving each other attention because we have so much other things to do, that if we're in a relationship and we are to give each other the attention we think the other deserves, it takes away from the time we have to work on ourselves. So because of that, we decided to break up. There is plans to get back together. However, that is probably only gonna be once we have our own place and have, you know, worked a bit on ourselves and have some space, some physical space. However, we are also aware that that might take like years, because the house market is stuck. It might take actually years to find my own place. So we are aware of that. So at the minimum we want to start seeing if we can date again is that I have been through the therapy, at least as far as in get through the therapy to get the right diagnoses and figure out what's wrong, and then start therapy to work on myself. Only after that, and after all that's done, then we might look into relationship again, because we expect with me borderline is almost a sure thing, and we expect bipolar. So yay! I'm a mess. Yeah, that's actually our whole backstory. Take your time, yeah. It's gonna be fine eventually, but it needs to get that far, of course. God damn. Did I throw? I knew I threw one out. I knew it bounced off. I had a feeling it didn't stay in the... Whew. Are you still having problems with your therapist? I have not seen my therapist since that conversation a while ago, because they are like, yeah, you forced our hand, and now they're salty about it, and they actually wanna write me off, as in like, yeah, we're gonna stop you with therapy. I, however, said, no, you're gonna keep me until we have the diagnosis, and then I'm gonna ask you to write a referral. But they're really salty about that, because with referral would be put on top of the waiting list. If I would not have that referral and I would have them write me out as a patient, I end up at the back of the line, and that line is 2 to 3 years. I said several times to my friends and family, my therapist, for what they did to me, should actually, and I'm fully convinced about this, they should lose their fucking license. With just how utter incompetent they were. Like, they didn't even look at all the symptoms that are written down. We looked into the DMS, the book that therapists used to diagnose. We literally said, I hit this point. And they're like, nah. Bitch, what? You don't see me in my... Yeah, but we don't see you like that here. And no one can mask that good. I'm gonna punch a bitch. I really still sometimes feel like punching them, like wanting to punch them. Okay, now their chickens are almost gone. No, just not gonna. Gosh darn it. I'm still not gonna get rid of the. There we go, that's the max line. I always put one too many. There, that does however mean that the chickens are gonna go away. No, that on the list, okay. Like, these are really easy to get. Just in case I get another slime for this. Hit. I don't accidentally want to yeet this out, because these will, these fire slimes will burn out if they don't eat, if they're not on ash or lava. That's why the floor of these is lava, so that the game recognizes it as it being lava and them not burning out. But yeah, a lot of people, in my opinion, want to become a therapist because there's a shortage of them, so there's a lot of work options, which also means that it would pay kind of well, actually, I guess. Yeah, the shadow plorts are not worth much anymore. Edit plorts were also kinda gone here. I thought for a split second I hear them on the outside. Like, I constantly think I hear them coming home, but then they just don't come home. Like, That's definitely done. Okay, then there's the food, and I should get cooking, because... however, the last thing I'm gonna do before I'm gonna go and start cooking is... get these fruits. Like, at some point I'm not gonna go with the favorites anymore. I'm just make one kind of veggie so that I don't have to think about that kind of stuff. I'll start food in a minute! They're home, they're back. Probably, since I didn't get a notification that they didn't have didn't have the ingredients, I do expect them to have gotten the groceries, and that the grocery trip was a success. Hit. So indeed, the next run of the game, I'm gonna get, before I'm gonna continue with the game again, I'll make sure that I have all the items that I need. Now the only thing I'm gonna put the pears here. So I need to switch them from this side to the other side. Now I don't know actually if you can have more than one stack per. I know you can fill one of them, but you can have one stack each of the 4. But I don't know if you can actually put more than one stack in. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Yeah, they're actually now. Give me a bit, people. I'm not magic. However, for the veggie eaters, I'm gonna bring this. Bye, everyone. See you later. Rest well, stay hydrated. Absolutely. I'm indeed gonna cook. What are you guys gonna eat before I'm gonna hop off? I'm gonna make chicken tandoori or tandoori chicken, depending on which country or in which order you say it. Like it's definitely amazing stuff. How about I put this with my fruit eaters? Do I have any fruit eaters here? Veggie. You guys are an everything eater. Yes, guys, anyway. They're a little bit impatient, but that's okay. Yeah, I at least want to make sure that every that everything is perfect and has enough food to last them. That's the most important part. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna end this stream. I'll be back after dinner, but like I said, this time I'm cooking, so that takes a little bit longer. So I want to thank you all so much for being here. I hope to see you all next time. Group hug. Bye bye. Bye.